What up, what up, what up? Welcome back to the table where everybody eat. Y'all know what to do. Drop that comment below. Everybody eat 2025. Now, if it's the first time to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell because you know, man, I'll be bringing these flows to us, keeping us in the loop, knowing when to buy, when to sell, what to look for, etc. Such as today, we about to talk about Applied Digital Corporation, ticker symbol APLD. Now, y'all may be familiar, I may have heard of this stock as of late after NVDA dumped their shares of SoundHound and NOx. I believe that's Nano Dimensions or something like that, dealing with the imaging, NanoX imaging. Oh man, look, I'm mixing two different companies up. But they dumped SoundHound, they dumped NanoX, they dumped, I forgot what else they dumped, but don't matter what they dumped. A few things that we found out that they bought is they bought Applied Digital Corporation, or they got a heavy stake in ticker symbol APLD. So, with that happening, there's been a lot of interest in this stock, and I believe Applied Digital was trading somewhere when that news was released around, yeah, somewhere around here, around these highs, or maybe a little bit before that, now that I think about it. And it ended up running up. As soon as that happened, I said I wanted to get in at about $8. I almost got in on $8 to try to attempt this gap fill. I'm glad I didn't get in because now you see currently Applied Digital Corporation closed at $7.69 yesterday on March, what was yesterday? March 5th? Yeah, Wednesday, March 5th, actually the day after tariffs and whatnot. So that could be why this thing sold off. But it closed off at $7.69. Now this morning in the pre-market, it's trading at $7.35. And as I've been looking at this chart and messing with it a little bit, these levels have been here, but this orange trend line, sorry about that right there, the notification, but this orange trend line right here is what I just drew up this morning, along with that purple trend line right there is what I drew this morning. Just playing around with the chart. But we're gonna go ahead and zoom out and dig deeper into the levels. But before we do that, let me tell you guys what Applied Digital actually does and why NVIDIA, along with institutions, is eyeing this stock. So Applied Digital design, develop, and operate next generation digital infrastructure in North America to provide digital infrastructure solutions and cloud services to the rapidly growing industries of high performance computing and artificial intelligence. Now, as they're looking to be like the biggest in Northern America when it comes down to data centers and HPQ and AI, they initially were a crypto mining company, but they stopped the operations in March of 2022 and pivoted toward providing digital infrastructure solutions and cloud services, catering to the rapid growing high performance computing and AI sectors. So, with that being 2022, with them putting their focus on it, they were slightly ahead of the curve when it came down to these data centers and knowing that they were going to be in the need. So another good thing I had seen about this stock is they got a massive investment. Like, well, okay, let me not say massive. They basically have Macquarie. I hope I said that right. Macquarie Asset Management is allocating $5 billion to help them build these massive data centers. So I know that they're going to start off with 900 million off rip, I believe, or something like that, to do that, help them with their data center, and I think it's in North Dakota. And then after that, over the next 3 years, they're going to be forking out 4.1 or up to $4.1 billion to go from a 100 megawatt to a 400 megawatt or gigawatt. Yeah, GW, I believe is what it was. I'm new to some of this stuff. I do the charts, but I want to give you guys the information so we can know what we're doing. Because I plan on investing in this company. Yeah, I want to trade some shares and options, but I definitely want to invest in this company. So I'm trying to let you guys know what's going on with them. So yeah, so that's what they're going to be doing, dealing with the data centers and whatnot. So let's go ahead and, like I say, we're going to jump into the charts. Okay, so here we are on the 30 minute, and on a 30-minute time frame, like I say, I drew this trend line, and I think I drew it actually on, I want to say maybe the hourly. We were just on the 4 hour chart. I want to say I probably drew this trend line on the hourly, which it means it's looking pretty good. To say that we go down the time frame and it still kind of lines up. So say Now, this here wasn't part of the trend, but I'm gonna have it as part of the trend. Of course, it was this candle, and I believe another one way back there that's part of the trend. So if we can actually get a little uptrend going, let's just say this way or whatnot, actually let's bring that down some. Only reason I say that is because right now you see we are right here in the pre-market, which is sitting above that 50-day moving average, which actually is curling on the 30-minute chart. I'm anticipating now, thinking about it, that this may come down and roll off of the $7.10 support level that I have there, and then we could get some continuation to the upside. But we never know. Depending on what today brings, we may just get a retest of the 710, pop back up, sit on top of that 50-day moving average, ride it a little bit, ride it, maybe consolidate for a couple of days, and then follow this trend line and eventually break out of this wedge and still mount over the 50-day moving average to go to my first target of $8.41. Yes, right now where we close at $7.70 to $7.75 or so is, or $7.80, I apologize, is a resistance. But my ultimate first target will be the $8.25 to $8.41 area. Then above that, if we could get above that and mount that, then my next target from there would be the $9.43 before reaching resistance at $10.22. Now to the downside, I would just like to get this if we do break below the $7.10, see if we retest right here where we have like this little bottom. I don't know if it's a double bottom. I need to go back maybe and see, but around this $6.40 level. But if we fall below here and we kind of sit on this trend line, I personally will be patient to see if it falls below the trend line and go to my initial target of roughly $6. Let's see if I could zoom out and show you why I want that particular level. Okay, as you can see here, and with me zooming out and pulling back, now we are on the 2-hour chart. And if you can see the trend started kind of here last year in September of 2024. And we got the trend here. We got one touch there. Didn't really touch it, but we came into that area, and then now here we are again. But if we focus on why I say I like the $6 area, see right here is 616, but the bottom right here of this area right here is roughly $6 to 603. So if we can get here around this $6 level, also I forgot. This is also another reason why I say I want the six, because before we even got anything here, we had resistance with this here area that became support, and then right here again slightly. So if we do break below that trend line, I'm gonna put a line here, just in this line in the sand. Actually, I may be greedy and say forget six. Give me 573. I want 573 actually. So I'm personally going to be a little greedy here. I want 573. Again, I may start a small position today, and then as we fall below the trend line, wait to see, get a little something at six, fall below six, and then 573 or 575 is where I'll be loading up, probably with a stop loss around, no, that's too low. We ain't going that low. Around $5.50. That sounds about right. So that's how I will play it when it comes to Applied Digital Corporation. Be on the lookout for more. Oh, one last thing. I just remembered that I had this right here that the CEO had mentioned. Our strategy has been further validated over the past year by securing strategic investments from CIM Group, NVDA, and now Macquarie Asset Management, a division of one of the world's largest infrastructure investors. We believe these investments not only validate our vision and approach, but also lower our cost of capital and accelerate development of our pipeline, transforming it into highly valuable assets for our shareholders. So I like that right there when it comes down to what the CEO has said or what what Applied Digital Corporation is saying. They're thinking about their shareholders, because also I believe with the data centers, the $5 billion, I think, of the investment, Macquarie Asset Management only have a certain stake in Applied Digital Holdings, and Applied still holds majority of the stake to keep it and refrain from diluting the shareholders. So, anywho, That's what we got on ticket number APLD. Thank you guys for watching this video. Stay tuned for the next one. We out.